Hello students, in this class we will go through the syllabus copy of 9th standard and then we will start with the chapter digital documentation. Before starting digital documentation, that is the third chapter or third unit in part B. First let us understand what are the topics covered in your 9th standard. If you don't have the syllabus copy, pause the video and write down the syllabus. There are 4 parts starting from part A up to part B, that is part A, part B, part C and part D. So part A consists employability skills. In that there are 5 units are there: communication skills, self management skills, ICT skills, entrepreneurial skills and green skills. These are all part 1. Okay, these all the units again it will be repeated in your next standard 10th standard in part 2 sessions. Okay, the number of hours covers is given here, and for 5 units it will cover 10 marks. Okay, now most important for you is part B. In part B there are again 5 units. First one is introduction to IT industry, second is data entry and keyboarding skills, third is digital documentation, electronic spreadsheet, digital presentation. Okay, some of the basic things you will study here. Same thing will be repeated again in your 10th standard next year. There also you will study this chapter in depth. Okay, so number of hours covered here is given for each unit. These many number of hours you have to take the class. Then for practical, number of hours is given, and marks for each unit. There are different marks are there. For first unit and second units 4 and 6 marks. From 3 to 5th unit there are 10 marks each. Okay, 40 marks. Here again there is a part C. In part C what you will see? Practical work. There is a practical examination, written test and viva is there. Practical for 15, written test for 10 and viva is 10 marks. Okay, then there will be a project work or field visit will be there. For that total 50 marks is allotted. Okay, so grand total is 100 marks. Okay, I hope you understand. So try, make a note of it. Just pause the video. I'll pause for 1 or 2 seconds. At that time you just pause, write down the parts, actually part A what it contains, part B what it contains, okay, part C what it contains and part D what are the topics covered here. Okay, so in this class we will start with the chapter that is digital documentation in part B. Okay, that is important. It covered for 10 marks. Total hours given it is 10 hours for theory, 26 hours for practical practice. Okay, so today we will start with digital documentation. Okay, now so you all know what is digital documentation. First, I hope you know. So digital documentation, what it will define, how we can define digital documentation. Digital documentation, so this complete digital documentation word, it made of 2 words, right? Digital and documentation. So documentation, this is, what is documentation? It is a process of creating a document. What it is? It is a process of creating a document is called documentation. Process of creating a document is called documentations. So whatever the documentation process we will do or whatever the documents we will create, we are creating digitally in the form of digital, that we call it as a digital documentation. Digital in the sense it is saved as a soft copy. Okay, even we can take it as a printouts for hard copy. And here why we will use the digital in the sense, in the system the high level language will be converted into binary language. Okay, the process will take place, right? and those data will be stored digitally in our system, hence we call it as a digital documentation. So, coming to the point, in this digital documentation chapter, what we will learn? We will learn especially a word processor. What we will learn here? Here we will learn a word processor. Okay. What is mean by word processor? Okay. What are the important topics you have to study in this word processor, we will see today. Okay. Before starting word processor, or before understanding what exactly is the word processor, first try to understand why it has been implemented, what exactly it is. It is like, it is also one of the application software, right? Okay. So, usually we use MS Office. This is the package MS Office. Here in this we will get spreadsheet, we will get, right, presentation will be there, next document will be there. So, this is document where we call it as a MS Doc. Okay. It will be saved in the extension of .doc, that is document. Clear? There is so many application softwares are there like MS Office. Depending upon the operating systems we are using, and in each operating system also we can install different packages like MS Office there, then LibreOffice Writer are there, and Apache Open Office Writer is there. For your class, in your textbook they have explained by using a application software called Apache Open Office Writer. Which one we are using? Remember this one, Apache Open Office Writer. Okay. Okay. So, why we need documentation? What exactly is the documentation? Try to understand first. Usually in our olden days, what we used to do? We used to maintain the documents with the help of files which are written manually, right? Which are written manually. Previously, we used to maintain the files, okay, that called as the documents which are written manually. Later what happens, when it is get upgraded, then we have used typewriters, right? So, it is one of the like improvement in technology where we have used typewriters. So, usually olden days, like if you see so many codes and all, they used to use the typewriter. Even nowadays we are using keyboard, it is not a typewriter. Okay, typewriter in the sense there is a separate setup called as a typewriter. There will be like a keyboard and one scroller will be there where we will insert the page and we used to type here. It is also like a pen and paper only thing that we will make paragraphs or words by typing with the help of a keyboard. Okay, there is a spring connected to the each key. When we press, suppose if we press A, it will press on particular spring which is hit this screen. Okay, on this screen there will be a carbon paper. When A button, when we press here, that particular spring which is holding a letter A, it will go and hit the carbon, that in turn it will reflect on the page. Okay, here also what will happen, when if we want to make any corrections, they cannot able to do the correction. Suppose if I did something here, see, I can erase it, or if I want to type something, I can go back. Okay, nowadays we can do lot of modifications, we can do whatever the things we want. Okay, we can do like that, but previous days we can't able to do those things. Okay, so then later on we came up with an application called document using different application softwares. Okay, so this is the improvement in the technology. This is to usually this will take lot of time, and there is a chances of, see what are the disadvantages. See, first, in order to maintain, if I want to write manually, it will take lot of time. First thing, it is time bounding. Okay, maintenance is difficult, right? Maintenance is difficult. Okay, then transportation is very difficult. If you want to transport from one place to another place, from one office to another place, it will take lot of time, right? And if I want to say make any changes in a previously written document, means that is the modification of any particular item in that particular file, we can't able to do, right? Again we have to write a new document, because we have to write it in a manual, right? So again in typewriter also the same things is happening, is also time consuming, because they have to keep typing continuously. In order to get a one page, they used to take half an hour or 1 hour 45 minutes like that. Okay, because also it is also time consuming, and it is also unable to modify. We cannot modify, because in order to modify, see, if I instead of writing modify, if I typed something MADIFI, suppose this operator who was typing this typewriter, if they did like this MADIFA, they can't go back or delete this one, just they used to strike out this one, again they have to write. So imagine, suppose if they have written something again here up to one paragraph, again if they came to know that there is some mistake in particular word, it is very difficult to modify that. Okay, that is the disadvantage of typewriters. Again we came up with these application softwares. What are the application softwares nowadays? We have different application softwares. We have, that is I already explained, MS Office package is there. Okay, next what else we have? Apache, Open Office Writer, and LibreOffice, right? Clear? Okay, then as I told, this is Office. What we call this Office, why you are using word, this is a package. Okay, this is one of the application software. This is a complete package will become. In that there is a different, again not only the documentation, there is a presentation like slides and all, what we use for the presentation, we call it as a PPT, that will also be there. Okay, spreadsheet will also be there, that we call it as a Excel, right? Documentation is there, that is in the form of .doc extension. Okay, then even text will be there, writer. Okay, in Open Office like Apache Open Office, we call this as a writer instead of MS Doc. Okay, now I hope you understood now. Then we will go to important features of the word processor. Again there is a one more application software, that's what I call text. If I want to write something in a text, for that there is a notepad is there. Okay, example for the text writer is a notepad. So what is exactly difference between a notepad and MS document or any document from these three? In notepad, the modification is not that much easy as we will do in a MS DOS. Okay, MS document or whatever the documents we are using in a different application softwares, it is not that much easy as we are doing here. So this is more convenient for any style formatting, text formatting. So whatever the way we want, we can create the letters, documents, our resumes, whatever the things we want, we can create in a documents. Okay, the in which way we want, in that way we can create. Okay, clear so far? I hope you have understood. These are the very basic things you need to know, because before understanding what exactly the word processor. Okay. Then coming to the important topic, that is word processor. So what exactly word processor now? Try to understand what is word processor. What is word processor? It is a computer application that can be used. It is a computer application. It is a computer application that can be used to create. Why we are using this word processor? We are using to create or to format or to store. Format in the sense modification, store in the sense save, and we can, if I want hard copy, we can print required documents. Okay. What is word processor? It is a computer application, as I said, that can be used to create, format, store or print the documents. What are the types of documents here? You can consider it may be a letter, okay, or it may be any presentation document, or it may be very important document related to your office or business, okay, for business purpose, whatever the things it may be, right. Now next, coming to the important point, what are the major features which contain this word processor? Okay, what are the features are there? That is what we are studying here, features of word processor. Features in the sense, what is the application of the word processor, why we are, what all the word processor is contained. So what it contain, we will see one by one now. What are the features, why we are using the word processor? First try to understand why we are using word processor. What I told, to create we are using, to format we are using, to store, to print the documents we are using the word processor, right. Now so if I want to all these things, it has to contain certain things, right. So that from that particular menu or something, we can do all the concept what I explained here, create, format, store, print, whatever it may be. First thing, what it will do for managing files. This is the first application or first feature of the word processor. So managing files in the sense, whatever the files will create or whatever the documents we will create, what we can do, manage in the sense, what we can do here, we can create document, right, or we can delete the document, or we can move the document, right, and we can copy the document from one page to another, or we can search for files easily, right. Managing in the sense, we can search for particular file, okay, if I want particular file easily, right. What we will do, simply we will open, what we will do, we will open the my computer, there in the search bar we will give the search, whatever the file we want we can easily search. Suppose if you manually see suppose there is a 100 files, each file, suppose imagine there is a 100 files, each file contain 100 pages each. If you want particular page in a particular file, how you have to search? You have to search 100 into 100, there is a 10,000, right, 100 files, 100 pages. So 10,000 pages you have to go through, you get to get a particular paragraph in a particular page, okay, if you do not know where exactly it is placed. But if it is, even though there is a 10,000 papers are there, if you want to search a particular, suppose in a somewhere you have written that LFS school, in particular somewhere there is a paragraph where we have written LFS school 9th standard batch. We have created this one. We don't know where exactly, but if it is there in a digital documentation format, if you search particular file, easily you can get within a fraction of seconds even. Okay. So, this is the first application. Then what is the next application? For managing files we are using, then editing features, okay. So, text, whatever the text we are typing in the documents can be easily copied, or it can be moved, or it can be deleted any number of times, right. So, that is called as a editing feature. Here you can observe here, okay. See what are the editing features we will get, say undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, delete. So, these are all the editing features of the word processor, okay. Word processor, this is not a word processor, okay, do not get confused. What I opened here, it is a PDF, okay. It is not a word, it is a PDF. Then third one, third application. What is the third application? Text and paragraph formatting. Third one is text and paragraph formatting. In text and paragraph formatting, what we will do? Either we can modify the text whatever we have written or whatever we have typed, or we can change the complete paragraph, okay. In detail, while doing the practical classes, you will come to know how we can do the text modifications or paragraph formatting. I will explain in detail. Just remember, in order to change any font size, font style, there is a different types of the fonts are there. We can change the style also. We can write it any different style, like Times in Roman is there, italic, bold. We can change the text annotation, or we can go for a complete paragraph changes, how it has to align to left, or align to center, align to right, okay, whatever may be. We can change all the modifications or changes if you want, you can do using the text and paragraph formatting concept. Then headers and footers. Next feature is headers and footers. Headers and footers in the nothing but header means, if there is a, imagine there is 100 pages is there. In a first page there is a LFS school, I have written the headline, okay. This has to be typed for all the 100 pages, imagine, okay. Then what I have to write? Suppose if you directly type here, for each page you have to type LFS school, LFS school, LFS school, like that 100 pages. Instead of that, using this header and footer concept, this is on the top side there will be certain margin given for the header, and in a bottom there is a certain portion given for the footer, okay. This margin is given for the footer, this is for the header. Whatever we write here for 100 pages, it will display that particular topic. Suppose if I want page numbers, in footer if I will write here page number, it will take for each page, it will continue up to 100 pages. If I mention here the date, okay, it will be displayed for all the 100 pages, okay. So, this is the concept of header and footers. Image and other object using image and other objects using OLE, using OLE. What is the long form of OLE? It refers to object linking and embedding. Object linking and embedding. So, what is meant by OLE? It is object linking and embedding. What it will do? Whatever the shape, different shape, suppose I want to insert like any cylindrical shape or rectangular shape, circular shape, okay, I can insert using this image and other object using OLE feature, and even we can modify it, okay. So, embedding is we are fixing into wherever we want, we can fix that particular image into that particular document, okay. If I want to insert some other picture which is stored in my system, okay, we can do that one, okay. So, lot of applications are there using image and other objects. inserting we can do. Then organizing list with a table and bullets. Next application is just write down these topics, whatever the numbers I am given here, one by one you will come to know in a further your practical classes, not a problem for that. Clear? So, what are the features of the word processor? We can use for managing files, we can use editing features which can be copy, delete or move wherever we want, or text and paragraph formatting for text and paragraph modifications, okay, or text style formatting, okay. Then headers and footers, what I explained here, we can use for that purpose. For image and other objects using OLE, okay, there is object linking and embedding. I told, suppose if you want to insert, imagine there is a rectangle, if you want to insert here, with the help of this object image or image and other objects using OLE concept, we can place here any rectangular, circle, okay, like arrow mark if you want, whatever the objects you want, or if you want to insert any picture from your system, you can insert that particular picture, okay, using a insert. There is a lot of applications are there, a lot of features of there from which we can use this word processor, okay. For so many features we are using. So, how many are there? Up to 5 is over. Next, sixth one, we can next what for we are using this MS Word or like LibreOffice or Apache OpenOffice Writer. Organizing list with a table and bullets. Organizing lists with table and bullets, okay. Means if I want to write any, like suppose your 20 members are there, if I want to write your 20 members name, then your phone number, then your father name, mother name, your address, okay. If I want to write like this, if I want to create 20 numbers list, simply if I write, it may move, like it may go up or it may go down or it may go right side or it may go left side, okay. It not looks good, right. Instead of that, if I create a table for this, for these 20 members, really it looks nice, na, okay. So, using, or we can organize the things using the help of a table, okay, we can organize like this, right. Bullets in the sense, suppose if I written 10 points, okay, I will return something. There I explained what is managing files, what are the concepts behind this MS. Like if suppose I written something like 6 to 7 lines are there. If I want to, if I write, keep writing this one, it looks like a paragraph, right. If I want to separate this, what I have to do? I have to either I can insert numbers, every time numbers, if I want to looks differently, I can use the concept called bullets. There is a different bullets shapes are there, okay. This is one shape, arrow mark, one star is there, or circle point will be there, okay. There is a so many bulletings is there. There is a like a numbers are also there, all ABCD is also there, alphabets. Again in that there is the capital letters also there, okay. In details you will come to know, just understand the concept. So, we are studying what are the features of this MS Office, okay. So, and what is the next? Spell check. What is spell check? Means if I type something, okay, while typewriter I was telling that if you want to type modify, this is the spelling for modify. Instead of that, if I return, suppose imagine if I return MADIFY, after typing your paragraph or after typing number of pages, if you want to go for a spell check, okay, I will tell in later classes how we have to use this spell check. What it will do, whatever the application software what they have written already previously, means it is like a dictionary, it will check all the words, each and every word it will check, okay, and it will show you that this modify word what you written, there is a error in it, and you can change into the desired one what exactly the word specifies. Or else if you want exactly, you can, if you want to keep this one, you can give the option called, there will be option called ignore, you can ignore it. Suppose cannot, I will write like this, right? Nowadays we will write like this, can't. Okay, if I return like this, it will specify, spell check will specify that there is a error in this word, and you have to write like this. Okay, either you can replace to this. Okay, dialog box will appear, it will ask for a replace. If you give the replace, this word will be replaced to this word, or if you ignore, if you give the ignore, it will be placed like that only. Okay, you may have experienced that if you are typing something, sometimes it will get a red light, sometimes it will get a blue light. Okay, these lines you will get, right? If it is a red light will come, there is, it is asking that there is a grammatical error. Okay, and but one thing you understand here, whatever the lines appear while typing, if you take a printout of this copy, if you take printout, in printout you will not get those lines. Okay, clear? Then there is a one more application using this documentation, that is the mail merge will be there. Mail merge, mail merge is a, mail merge usually it contains two important things. One is the data source, another one is the main source. Okay, suppose if I want to share a letter, particular letter or any matter, imagine there is some matter regarding your IA, or if you are regarding your test, FA or something, if I want to convey something to you people, if you suppose in complete your school there is a 5 students, imagine you have 5 students, phone numbers, everything it is there. If I want to convey this matter to you, because of suppose this is a COVID time, we are going for online classes, you are staying at home. If I want to convey, what I will do, if there is a group is there, for each standard I have to put again this matter, or if I want to convey, we can use this mail merge. There is a data source and main source is there. Main source in this is the matter, data source means this 500 students. Okay, so using this concept you will study, this is in your 10th standard. Okay, here just understand what exactly the mail merge. Okay, there we can send a letter or any document to the number of people at a time using a concept of mail merge. Either we can send through like letter format, or we can send it as a email format. Okay, through email also we can send. Okay, this much is enough for you. Next important application of this MS Word or any Word document is WYSIWYG or WYSIWYG, whatever. The long form of this is what you see, what you see is what you get. In the sense, whatever the font style, paragraph style, or whatever the picture you want to insert, if in any document, whatever the style, if you feel comfortable, even colors, here so many colors I am keep changing here. If you written something here, okay, one line one color, bold, italic, okay, there is a different word art will be there. Okay, where you will get a 3D. If you want to insert any object, if you want to insert any table, right, whatever you want in whatever the style you want, whatever the style, if you created the same thing what you create in a different colors, whatever the style formats you create, and same thing you will get it as a hard copy in your hand. When you will get this hard copy, when you will take a print out of it. If you have used so many colors, then you have to go for a color print, or if you used only black color, you can go for a black and white print. Okay, okay guys. So in your today's class, a last topic, already I explained this one. What are the applications of a word processor? What are the applications of a word processor? What are the applications? Means where exactly we are using this word processor. As I said, in industries or in our any business purpose, nowadays we are using a vast number of applications are there using a word processor. Okay, here even in our phones also nowadays we are getting this word processor MS Office, right? For business, where we have to send a letters or documents for a business purpose. For letters and documents, we'll type letters and documents and we'll share with the business partners or customers, okay, whatever it may be. Then in a education field, nowadays in education field, see now you are in 9th standard, okay, even you were in your high school age you are studying this word processor, but previously even at a graduation levels nowadays, even out like were completed their PO or graduation long back, you can cross check with them that they have not studied all these topics. Nowadays you are getting very vast knowledge, okay, of education, because our technology improving, our education style is changing, so you are studying very vast syllabus, okay. In education also we are upgrading technology, so we are using this word for many applications in our education. As I told, there is 500 students are there. In order to maintain each one's profile, it's very difficult, right? If you are using manually or if you are using olden days these typewriters, okay, typewriters, it is very difficult to maintain and it is very difficult to modify also or transport whatever the things I explained. But nowadays using these type of softwares or application softwares, it has made very easy, okay. Next, third one, at homes also nowadays these electrons which are called as phones, what we will use the phones or computers, it is playing very important role or vital role in our life, right? It is playing a very important role in our life. 90% of day which we are spending, 90% of day out of 24 hours we are spending with these electronic devices only, right? Okay, that much importance in our life they are playing, okay. These are the some of the applications of a word processor. So I'll wind up this session now. In our next class we will go to the what exactly this Apache OpenOffice Writer is contains, okay. We will study in detail that one. First, before starting or before going for a next session, one thing you remember, this one, this OpenOffice Writer, which we call it as a Apache OpenOffice Writer. It is one of the application software. As you know, the competitors are MS Office and LibreOffice, right? LibreOffice or LibreOffice Writer, LibreOffice Writer. This OpenOffice, in the sense, it is a software. This OpenOffice Writer is there, na? It is a software package, okay. It is a software package. Previously it was owned by or developed by Star Division, company named Star Division. Later this has been taken up by or owned by this Apache Foundation. This Apache Foundation, they have taken this OpenOffice which has been developed by Star Division, then they renamed this Apache Foundation renamed it as Apache OpenOffice Writer, which we are going to study in our next sessions, okay. We are not using here MS document. Even if you have in your system MS Word document, it is also same. There will be a little bit some of the features or changes they have made, okay, in a application like menu, or some features will be there, some icons will be placed here and there. These are the some of the basic changes they have made, that's it. That much depth changes will not be there anything, okay. So as they have given Apache OpenOffice Writer, in our next sessions we will go with the Apache OpenOffice Writer, okay. So briefly within 2 minutes we will go to the today's session. I explained what are the topics, syllabus it is contained, then what is digital documentation, then word processor, what are the word processors we are using, then how the development has taken place in this particular documentation or the files maintenance, what are the technologies changes they have taken place here, okay. All those things I explained here. Then what are the difficulties we have faced when it is a manual writer or typewriter, and nowadays how much comfortable it is for us, okay. All these things I explained. How text is different from MS document I explained. Then what is word processor I have started, what is definition of the word processor, and most important the feature of the word processor. There are different features are there, managing files, editing features are there, text and paragraph formatting is there, header and footers are there, right, headers and footers are also there. Then image inserting is there, the objects inserting is there. Then organizing the list using a tables or charts will come, okay. I'll explain one by one in detail, no problem. And if I writing a paragraph with the help of an like again if I want to bifurcate the sentences, okay. So I can distinguish from one sentence to another sentence using the bullet formats. There's a different types of bullets are there, numbering, alphabets, okay, Roman numbers are there. There's so many things you will get in the bullet and numbering. Then spell check application is there, where we can use to modify, that is to check the grammatical spelling of any word in a complete document, okay. There is a shortcut key of F7, if you press F7 also it will check for grammatical errors, okay. Then there is a mail merge concept there, which you are going to study in a 10th standard, okay. In detail you will study there. Then what you see is what you get. This is one of the application, means whatever the modifications you make in your documentation, same thing you can get as a hard copy by printing, either it is in a color format or in a black and white format, whichever you want to. In that format you can get that output, right. Then what are the applications? Applications are in a business, education and home application, okay. We can use this one. Then at finally OpenOffice Writer, it is a software package which was developed by the Star Division. Then it has been later taken up by Apache Foundation. They renamed it as the Apache OpenOffice Writer. Either you can use the OpenOffice Writer of Apache, or you can use the MS Document or LibreOffice Writer, okay. These are all the packages in that one of the application, that is document, what we are going to study in our next classes, okay. Thank you guys.